Hi, I'm Greg, founder of PowerKing. Today we're going to do a walk around on our 5-inch chipper. It's the PK0915 with the 14 horsepower Kohler Command Pro commercial engine. Okay, so let's talk about our chute system here. First of all, for safety, we have a palm shut-off. We upgraded this to a metal shut-off. It's really durable now. We used to have a bar that come around here for the safety shut-off. We've removed that. Some of the fellows called in and said when they were feeding the bigger trees, it was hitting the bar and shutting the system down. So we've removed that, and we went to this to solve that problem that the guys called in about. Also, we used to have handles on the side here to hold this, and this is an expansive way to grab this unit. So we've moved those handles up into the chute system. So now they're all integrated. Okay. Also, this bar coming around here, talk about this a little bit. This is about a 1.5-inch diameter bar, and it serves two purposes. One, it gives the sheet metal chute a rigidity, and two, it gives that round surface for those branches to feed in smoothly so they wouldn't get caught on the edge of a sheet metal. Okay? All right, walking around here, just talking about the chute still. The guys have loosened these bolts for me for the video so I can take them off with my hand. But this allows you to swing your chute out of the way now. That used to be bolted on with 4 bolts. Now we have barn hinges on this, so you can swing that out of the way. Heavy duty hinge system here. And while we have this open, I'll just get down here on the ground and let's talk about this blade system. Now this engine runs at 3,600 RPM. It runs through a belting system here that has dual belts. They're V belts. We don't use flat belts on our equipment. And so this drum is turning. This cutter blade is actually a double-edged sword. So you have one edge here. So it's when this dulls out, it's reversible. There's another blade up underneath here, another edge, so that can give you a new cutting edge. You just remove these 5 bolts. We supply the tool to go in there. It's a T-handled tool. So that you can remove those bolts. It's a lot easier than getting a wrench system in here. Okay. Additionally, there's a cutter bar in this system where this blade comes around and pushes that cutter bar. It acts like a scissor action. And that's for the smaller material. So if you have a 5-inch tree and you're putting it in here, it starts to cut up at this level. And then as that tree gets smaller, or as you put brush in, or 1/2 inch or 1 inch or 2 inch, anything up from brush all the way up to 5-inch diameter, this is automatically adjusts and will accept that material. Okay. Let's while we're down here, we'll look at the axle assembly. This is one of the 4 bolts that you put the axle on when we assemble it. So that's real easy. Axle assembly. Okay, let's close this up. Coming around here, we have a toolbox that's mounted on board. And that toolbox it's right here. And it has some tools in it and some other items. Here's a few of the items that we have in this toolbox. When you guys get their chipper, you know, you want to have ear protection and some safety glasses and some work gloves. So we just include those, save the guys a trip to the store. Okay, while we're down here, this stand is a heavy built stand, and it's an L shape, so it adds a lot of rigidity to the unit and stability. You would just simply pull this hitch pin out, swing this up, and replace your hitch pin for a towing position. Okay, what is this? Okay, when you turn this loosens and then comes out. Okay, let's just do that. We'll just take this out. And that allows you to remove this tow bar system. which incidentally, this is a 1 7/8 inch ball, and so that just slips out of your way. A lot of the guys like to do that. Get that tow bar out of your way while you're working. Well, you can do that if you wish. Okay, let's talk about this expulsion chute. Expulsion chute, we used to make it in 2 pieces with some latches in the middle. What we've gone to is we've gone to this trapezoidal transition piece, and we've gone to a heavy duty Schedule 8 cast pipe top. And this unlocks, and then now this rotates, you know, anywhere you want it to rotate. And then there's an adjustment on the other side here for the shield, the deflector shield. It also tips. There's some nuts on this side of the chute also. And drop my nut. Let's open this up. Same kind of deal as the other chute. It's got the heavy hinges, you know, in case this would have any debris or anything in it that you would need to clean out. So we give you access to both sides of the drum. Okay, and I like that feature. A guy from Wisconsin called and asked us to do that. We love to hear from our customers, and that's how we develop our equipment. We try to build the equipment that the guys out there want. Okay, let's talk about this engine. 14 horsepower Kohler. I use Kohler across my whole line. They're a great company. This engine has 2 paddles here. The bottom paddle is your gas, the top paddle is your choke. So you'd want both of these pushed in this direction for the run position. Then you've got your recoil starter. It's real easy to pull engine. This is a 4-stage cyclonic filter. A lot of engines out there have a 2-stage. We like that 4-stage. This is really in harsh conditions. There's a lot going on, a lot flying around in the air, and we want to keep that motor clean. So we have this. Now this has a snorkel on it, and right now it's pointing outward because it's summer. So it's drawing air from outside. You can see there's a little sun on here, and a lot of the guys that get the equipment don't realize that. So I mentioned this in the video. You can unsnap this, and you can turn this filter so the snorkel is on the inside. Then it will draw heat from the engine for winter operation. Okay. Kohler comes with a 3-year commercial warranty, 2,000 hour run life on the engine, and they have over 10,000 service centers worldwide, so or in the US. They pay all parts and labor and everything. So okay, let's look down here. Okay, in case your drum would get jammed with something, once in a while somebody, you'll get something in your drum and it'll jam it. So you just take these 2 nuts off, remove this cover, and it exposes the shaft and the end of the drum. You can put a wrench on here and turn this counterclockwise. That will turn the drum and free up anything that was stuck. And of course, you would have your chute open on your barn hinges, so then you could just reach in there and pull out whatever was stuck. Okay. Also, when you assemble this, the wiring has been done really easy. There's a quick connect here, and all the wiring is already pre-wired up here on the engine for you. So basically, when you get the unit, this engine and this cage and the drive system is all pre-assembled, and you just bolt the 2 chutes on, clip this together, bolt your stand on the front and your axle with your wheels. Okay, let me get this motor started. Okay, this is one of the logs that we were running through there on the 5-inch chipper. It is a 6-inch. Chipper's rated for 5 inches, but you can see the drum and how it's cutting the circular cut on that, where that drum blade comes around and starts cutting at the top and then cuts through the bottom. Okay, and this is a piece of white oak. This is a very hard wood. So chipper was tested just a little bit over performance today. All right. I'm Greg, founder of PowerKing, and we love to hear from our customers. We really do. We like to hear the input from you guys. If you'd like to answer any questions you may have, give us a call in Las Vegas at any time. 1-800-344-3371, and we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for considering PowerKing.